bypassing the human element. Michelangelo's sculpture of the biblical David depicted him in a way never presented before. Rather than a gallant or heroic depiction after his victory of Goliath, we see a David praying. His look is one that's inward and pensive. This, for Michelangelo, was the epitome of man. The depiction of man as an ideal is the one not only of physical superiority,
Domination
is prioritized over
you know what we're up against. Sit tight or we're all screwed. Hostile counter UAV above. Enemy UAV detected.
Storytelling is to take such a concept or an idea and through the means of your medium, create an abstraction outside of reality. The full development of that abstraction is how that idea is transmuted. But storytelling is to take such a concept or an idea and through the means of your medium create an abstraction outside of reality, wherein the full development of that abstraction is how that idea is transmuted. This is where we return to our more playful art form. Most video games tell stories of one form or another. There are some which are engaging and others where they are less so. However, disregarding the quality of the narratives for a moment, we must acknowledge that no matter the quality of stories within games, this is not the issue at hand. The issue is one specifically of storytelling. Video games rarely utilize the abstraction of what the game is to convey any kind of artistic suggestion to the player. To give a further example, let's look at some highly regarded video games of recent.
All zones are being locked down.
Video game of all
Bravo
time,
is ours.
Grand Theft Auto 5.
Losing Bravo.
Now, GTA 5 is a game that follows three protagonists, all even if they're in the middle of something. Now, this is a good example of a synthesis between storytelling. The most differing aspect of the medium of games is the element of reciprocation. The person interacting with the game to decide and take the actions of the characters within the art piece. This is a very unique perspective, one that would be difficult to replicate in other forms. The player is given the ability to control various characters at any stage of the narrative with personality and style that's distinctly
enemy UAV detected.
Herein lies the storytelling.
We're losing Charlie.
Story-driven games. There will always be
incoming.
In crafting the character. We can choose to inherit our own personality traits in the character, but ultimately, the story must move at the pace it's already dictated. Regardless of how the actual story will go into us, however it needs to. We can't stop certain sentences or decisions from being made. The result is a medium wherein the person interacting with it actually has an impact on the manner in which they present themselves, chooses not to highlight the expression. Instead, we see what is the crux of storytelling. It chooses
enemy UAV established overhead.
Scout pulse ready. Been scanning with scout pulse. The story, you get to choose however you play them out. But the part where the narrative continues, press the controller down and watch it with no input whatsoever. All utilize the abstractions of their form to offer unique experiences of what can even be the same story. Games have their unprecedented spectrum of mimicry of the most accessible art form.
Hostile counter UAV above.
The idea that you can take unlimited possibilities of storytelling in games and reduce it to such a finite degree, when it comes to telling stories, people are writing like movies. The movies themselves also often write reality like movies, however this is a discussion for another time. There have been attempts to remedy the
locking down Bravo.
Classic RPGs attempt to match the style of play that the character takes. Certain storylines. Others have attempted to make pure story games
securing B.
where the gameplay is secondary to the story that's being told. This harks back to the roleplay and games as a vessel for storytelling. Choose your own adventure. Varying quality. but the majority of games fall somewhere in the middle, a place where narrative and gameplay exist in binary, very rare execution. Some games do have compelling and interesting stories on the road, but when it comes to games, good storytelling has become synonymous with cinematic. This is the antithesis of games. Cinema should not be within its realm, especially when idealized so triumphantly.
Locking down Bravo.
All games to tell good stories. You can create art purely through the experience of a person inhabiting an artificial character
Taking
and the
B.
mastery in how well
B secured.
Super
Taking
Mario
A.
Galaxy, Animal Crossing, Bayonetta, Chaos Theory, Doom. These are games that choose to tell as possible, but prioritize the excellence of experiences, which elevates them to levels we now see as the barometers of excellence. But when it comes to high art, we have to not only acknowledge the games that fit into this category, but understand
Enemy UAV detected.
For the better.
Hostile UAV established above.
Just fucking literally every time.
This video is brought to you by Noob.
There's a watchdog helo headed your way.
Try Noob /cinema for a whole month of great cinema. The nature of video games lies in the essence that there is a player conducting all of the goings-on within the piece of progression, in one way, you could say that all games are RPGs in a sense. However, based on the fact that there must be some
Underway on Bravo.
finite limits within the possibility of what a person can achieve within a game,
Deploying one
the
pod.
choice that always be somewhat
Securing B.
Capturing the objective.
expanded in certain games.
Incoming fire.
Making decisions that will
Bravo
alter
zone
their
secure.
journey to the remainder of the game. Their survival will come down to very drastic decisions.
Scout pulse is online.
These are crossroads, decisions wherein the to single one.
Losing B.
This allows us to shape the journey in more salient ways. It allows
Losing
the story
Bravo.
to continue piecemeal chunks. There are only a handful of variants due to the control
Eyes on
of the
hostile
number
subject.
of decisions.
Losing B.
Thus, the main narrative can continue
What
to be
happened to my
told at its
class?
natural pace, simply
Did they
replacing
my class?
specific variants, the A of the decision that was emerged. If there were a handful of
Losing
large
Bravo.
decisions to be made, and each of those contained 2 versions, you'd still be left with a
lost
manageable
B.
handful of variants.
Incoming flashbang.
Those stories have a level of capabilities, and in video games, however, video games striving towards making artistic pieces still require control. We think of developers and programmers when we
Then
think
scanning
of
with scout pulse.
production, not creation. But behind every individual to play a craft,
Securing zone
are the
A.
individuals that designed it to be so.
Underway on Bravo.
Virtual experience still ultimately
They're taking C.
Position and hold.
Taking
how to
B.
tell that story, but it's
Zone
still
A
the
secure.
method of that.
Location secure. That's what I'm talking about. Enemy UAV detected.
Look at this shit.
Losing A.
I won't the entire race. You'll go through it.
An example of this
Losing B.
the construction
We're losing
choice
Alpha.
here is less pivotal. The game disguises its choices.
Lost Alpha.
Many of these choices pile on top of one another based on the way you're interacting with the world.
Authorizing UAV missions.
Go.
Losing Bravo.
Its course. It's not safe. You damn right. Pull over to
Losing
the
B.
If Lily's dead, that's the way it goes.
Characters will choose to stand by or desert you based on the culmination of your actions. In truth, this feels like a larger evolution than an occasional one-off decisions, because there's a complexity added to the weight of each action.
Hostile UAV established above.
Consider the
Enemy
results
CUAV
of the seemingly
established overhead.
insignificant choices, mixing both impulsive personality as opposed to
Losing Bravo.
Always had my back. What kind of friend if I wasn't there for you now?
But the thing is, even with this network of choices in The Walking Dead,
Losing
we're still
B.
left with the same finale for every single player. This
Bravo
isn't a
lost.
Win designation.
It's still telling a singular story. So what's more important? Being able to alter our narrative, giving the player the ability to completely reject
Enemy
the
UAV
premise,
detected.
or allow you
We're losing Charlie.
the core experience remains the same. What's exposed around both of these premises, regardless of the
Outpost is
choice,
online.
all choices in video games are real.
Clean it up, Black Ops.
The
This
game that
isn't over
best
yet.
utilizes this within
Locking
its
down Bravo.
storytelling is Bioshock Infinite.
Is a man sent
Flashbang sighted.
or a slave? A man chooses. A slave obeys.
Offers varying choices that appear to hold
Can't believe we lost to a bunch of
question the right
401ks.
course of action. However, in all of these decisions,
Take this as an
we learn that
opportunity
they
to
make
improve.
no difference whatsoever. We just believe them.
Look at these, they're amazing. Which one do you like? This one? Ooh, this. Very popular. Can't you just stop? What's so special about it?
This approach is intrinsic in order to convey the direct story. A story wherein we learn that the main protagonist, Booker DeWitt, exists across multiple realities, as the infinite number of possibilities he was and could have been.
No! No,
Shut
no, no!
down the machine!
No!
Shut it
Ah!
down! Shut down the machine! Now do it!
Give me back my daughter! No!
You got 37 kills. He said easy.
The narrative and messages being that choice does matter, but regardless of the choice that was made, in some ethereal, perhaps even emotional way, the alternate possibility still exists in this world.
Look,
It's us.
not exactly. We swim in different oceans but land on the same shore. It always starts with a lighthouse.
I don't understand.
We don't need to. It'll happen all the same.
Why?
Yes, it does. Yes, it has. Yes, it will.
On the ocean of our subconscious,
For
for the consideration of any choice meant that for a brief moment, that decision was lived and inhabited. Does that not make it real?
What did he mean? Huh? You tell me, what did he mean about my finger?
I don't know. Yeah, I just assumed you were born with it. I don't know.
Your nose. It's bleeding.
It exists somewhere, perhaps in a lighthouse on the sea, but choice has always been at the heart of Bioshock. In its originator, it utilizes the philosophy of Ayn Rand's objectivism and measures it against the ethos of gaming and morality within the medium.
I rejected those answers. Instead, I chose something different.
Hardpoint.
I chose the
Control the objective.
I chose.
Control the hardpoint. The advantage is ours. Hostile personnel have captured the hardpoint.
Always
We are falling behind.
The game is set wherein the tenets are valued above all else, but it appears that same rampant selfishness causes
Hardpoint
the
locked
chaos
down.
which results in the very downfall of the city.
Hostiles have the hard point.
Time's up.
Control the hard point.
Hostile Semtex.
In their search for power. That's impossible. We are looking to critique this mindset. In a video
What the
game,
fuck is going on?
what must we do? We too must disregard others in order to gain power,
Hard point
to
located.
achieve an objective, however arbitrary.
Maintain current posture. Enemy UAV detected.
This is what happened when you put
Hard point is active. Hard point locked down.
a bunch of sweatsuits.
Black Ops took the lead. Do not let them keep it.
What the fuck is going on?
We control the hard point. Hostile personnel have captured the hard point.
Is there thus a possibility that someone was to disregard
Hostile
them
UAV
so
established
much
above.
that it would be possible that they could create a system in which they can physically establish people's existence?
Hard point locked down.
Well, in Bioshock, that's precisely the case.
Just like in this launcher. It's cool.
Hard point identified.
Not only shown through the goals of the game, but the very perspective of the creators of the game. The
Hard point
only way to
active.
complete the game in
Hostiles
Bioshock
have the hard
is
point.
to accept the limitations of this. In essence,
Control the hard point.
the game is
Hostile personnel have captured the hard point.
challenge ideas of liberation of the players existing
Hard point locked down.
in a state of control. The choices we can make
Hostiles have the hard point.
Sighting in.
free for
Control the hard point. Enemy UAV detected.
Absolute destruction of narrative is first and foremost a choice
Cluster
from its
grenade out.
creators.
UAV standing by.
Control of
Taking
Bioshock
Hard point
requesting
locked
UAV
down.
understood in
tasking.
its totality
UAV in the
as a
turn.
perfect
Reporting hostile
form
contact.
of storytelling.
Hostile UAV established above.
UAV prep for launch.
But time moves backwards before
Taking
Hard point
requesting
located.
UAV.
UAV is in pipeline. Halfway check.
be forgiven.
Enemy CUAV established overhead.
Looking blast on your grid. Enemy radar. Charlie Foxtrot.
Some manner of
Hostile
awareness
personnel have captured the hard point.
communicated.
Hard point is
As a
active.
result, they
Enemy
aim
UAV
at
detected.
personally
Counter UAV fuel 50% check. No fuel, no
Herein,
fuel.
we
UAV
discover a
LTV.
dynamic. Aristotle
Stay out of my way.
Control the hard point. Hostiles have the hard point.
tragedy is to
Task
purge
counter
the
UAV
audience
above.
of its
Authorizing dog
We
support.
are bingo fuel. Looking glass, we're leaving the AO.
Hard point locked down.
experience something
Get the eyes in the sky. Submitting fuel replacement.
That's our lever
video
balance.
games. Isn't there a glaring problem evident in its very name?
Hostile personnel have captured the hard point. Hostile UAV established
High
above.
values of the greatest pieces of the medium
We control the hard
simply
point.
based on the efficiency.
Hostiles have the hard point.
Terms.
Hard point
Is it
identified.
right? Could it even be deemed successful
Ray
if
requesting
the game
UAV.
to not be real? If an artist aims to capture reality,
Hostile grenade incoming.
Hard point
the
active.
quintessential shadow of humanity. And regarding the one artistic medium that depends on human to virtual technologies, that would mean that in order to delve into these gruesome tropes, the player must also experience the
Lead is ours. Do not let up.
We all understand the joy of high-octane action, especially
Hostile
if the
Semtex.
conduit for the player, someone who creates grandiose songs. Very few people will ever have the opportunity of having it. In many ways, we can look at this also as an element of Aristotle's catharsis. However, is there not an unintentional degree of examining the plots of Call of Duty and Battlefield franchises, both
Hard
based
point
their
located.
settings in fictional
Hostile
and real
counter
life
UAV above.
they're the most famous
Taking requesting
Enemy
UAV.
UAV
the horrors
detected.
of war, most
Hostile
notably
personnel have
for
captured the hard point.
pushing the boundaries,
UAV commencing surveillance
taking
over flight.
military-grade knowledge,
Hard point is active.
Taking authorizing UAV.
which
Hard point locked down.
They're all based on
Counter
what it's
UAV
like to
above.
be a soldier.
Electronic countermeasures
What is
active.
being a soldier?
UAV mission time clock
When we
50%.
think of the responsiveness of controls, instances of reward given by Twitch
The
shooters,
UAV
there's a
MTL
massive
halfway check.
prioritization.
Hostiles have the hard
Mission timeline over. UAV exiting the area.
Hold and running around the
Control the hard point.
You have to return immediately to the battlefield and earn your reward.
EM terminated. Counter UAV returning to base.
Attachment at play here. Aiming to craft a more realistic experience, the creators of these games are able to in fact develop
Hostile personnel have captured the hard point. Hard point identified.
Let's look at
Hard
one
point
game
locked down.
which being Spec Ops The Line.
Hard point active. Control the hard point.
Now, if you were to look, you'd assume you'd be bang average third-person military shooter, one of the dozens you can find anywhere. It plays around the weapons are memorable, and it engages in all the tropes and cliches you'd expect of the genre. It opens on a large on-rail set piece.
Dropping assault pack.
Nature to the genre. But why is this important? Because this methodology is
Hard point located.
the story is based on Joseph Conrad's Heart of Darkness, and sailing up the Congo River to meet Kurtz, a man that's
Hard point is active.
almost as a god.
Hostiles have the hard point.
In Spec Ops,
Authorizing
you play as
CUAV
Warpath,
ECM mission.
a soldier journeying
Ray authorizing
through
UAV
the
mission.
destroy Belgian sand. You journey to
Hard point locked down.
Enemy
a
tactical.
soldier gone AWOL that's cast himself much akin to Kurtz.
Conrad was ordered to abandon the city. We can find him.
Hostile personnel have captured the hard point.
Over 5,000 people alive the day before you arrived. How many are alive today?
We control the hard point.
How many will be alive tomorrow? I thought my duty was to protect this.
Hostiles have the hard point. Hard point identified. Hard point locked down.
Activity.
Hostile personnel have captured the hard point.
But as we know in discussing the very nature of choice,
Hard point active.
have
Control the hard point.
is brought into question. Perhaps the most pertinent question being, why are we the players doing this?
Authorizing fuel flight.
1,300 men, women, children dead because of my arrogance. And now you want to finish off the rest? If you will not learn
Submitting
from
fuel
my
request.
mistakes, then there's nothing more I can do.
That's a fucking policy breach, associate.
Forge a path, only to find
That's not what that's hell. Oh my god.
Billions. Where'd they come from?
Tracking mover. Eliminated.
They took them from the nest. That hotel back at the storm wall?
Hard point located.
Tackle, requesting recon overhead.
we're ordered to decide if two innocent people most deserve.
Hard point is active.
5 innocent
Hostiles have the hard point.
because these 2 animals couldn't control themselves.
I get it. We're meant to choose.
Hard
Within
point
all
locked
of these
down.
sequences, we descend further and further down into the heart of the darkness, getting closer and closer to our own personal hell.
I know you're listening,
That's a
Colonel.
fucking policy
So hear
breach,
this.
associate.
You're almost out of time. Buckle
This
down and
war
take this.
is over. Dubai will be evacuated. And you will be relieved of your command.
The game
Hostile personnel have captured the hard point.
Tackle, Ray requesting UAV.
shouldn't be alone.
We control the hard point. Hostiles have the hard point. Hard point identified. Hard point locked down. Hostile UAV established above.
For all the atrocities
Hardpoint
that
active.
take place anywhere else,
We control the hardpoint.
That's our lever balance.
Authorizing UAV ECO mission. Authorizing UAV mission.
Aiming to create art and meaning based on joy. The game itself begins to present itself in ways that do not highlight its enjoyment. Being swept along for the ride, constantly moving forward, yet making the situation
Designating secure target.
4 days. This city will begin dying of thirst.
Kagan requesting
Just
UAV
like
tasking.
Riggs wanted.
Perimeter established. Facial
You were
safe.
fault, Walker.
UAV prep
You
for
did
launch.
this.
Hardpoint located.
The game reaches the punishing levels that are bestowed upon players. And if this level of
Kagan authorizing CUAV.
the game expands,
Looking glass on station. Jammer operating.
strip apart
Hardpoint is
the
active.
game's world,
Hardpoint locked
burst
down.
the player directly.
Hostile personnel have
Messages
captured the
from
hardpoint.
loading screens being
Counter
brought
UAV ready for
Kagan
tasking.
authorizing CUAV.
Control the
Kagan
hardpoint.
requesting UAV tasking.
CUAV MTC 50%
if we want to
expended.
be engaged.
Missile blast on your grid. Enemy
However,
radar.
by
Charlie
persevering
Foxtrot.
towards the game's finale, its messages come full circle.
Well done, Sec Team. You're everything the guild stands for.
His own broken psychology,
That should keep them off our backs for a while.
to violence, made him so warm that he invoked any reason at all so that he could engage in just like he chose to. Imagine the set so that a player can feel the elation of a soldier completing no adverse effects on the story.
That's right.
All gamble.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to Software Solutions, and today we're talking about Black Ops 7, and yes, it's how it's playable, and yes, the best settings that you can use right now are use out there, low end, medium end to high end. Use some to make this video short, sweet, and simple, and get straight to the point. Alright, as you come into this game, you'll have a notification over here to copy your previous settings. I've done that just to test the game out. I don't really like it as much because this game does look way different to BO6. In its physics, its mechanics, and everything else, you know, how the game looks and stuff like that. So I normally play my game on Fidelity FX Cache. I still do right now, this very moment. It's very sharp. So a lot of things are, you can actually see the jagged edges and stuff like that. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I highly recommend coming into the settings gear icon over here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to come to graphics, and I'm going to show you the best graphics settings you can use right now at this very moment. And this will apply for multiplayer, zombies, and every game mode that you're playing right now at this very moment. Doesn't matter if you are playing a certain game mode or whatever the case might be. Alright, let's jump straight into this. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, I'm in the display tab right now. I'm in the settings menu, and display mode, I highly recommend just running your game in full screen exclusive. This is the best way of running your game in general, or you can go with this over here, which is full screen borderless. This is for multiple screens. If you own multiple screens, you go with full screen borderless, and if you own one dedicated screen, go with full screen exclusive. You can also go with full screen exclusive even if you own multiple screens. Go ahead and do this. Just do not change these. Don't go to windowed mode. Don't go to full screen extended mode. It doesn't help you. It won't benefit you at all. The only two benefits will be these two right here. All right, highly recommend you go ahead and do that. All right, let's jump straight into the next step. All right, so aspect ratio, I highly recommend just in general keeping this on automatic. If you have like something like an ultra and is go setting be bad, change, and you're gonna come here and you should be good to go. Then obviously over here, the restart shader preloading, you're going to come back to this after doing this, after changing everything I'm about to change and show you what to change. You're going to have your display gamma at 2.2. If you have something where you want more digital vibrance in your game, you can go with 2.4. I'm going to go ahead and do that actually. Your gamma and your brightness, ladies and gentlemen, it's all up to you. It's your own personal preference. I actually leave mine at 65. That's my own personal preference. But go ahead and find your sweet spot for this game. All right. The video reflex low latency, I highly recommend going ahead and changing this depending on the computer you have. Okay. Alright, so in the video reflex low latency plays a very, very big role on this game. It depends on if you are CPU bound or if you're GPU bound. on your specific computer. Now, if you want to find out what computer you have and you don't know how to do that, or whatever the case might be, and you're brand new to settings, guides, or whatever the case might be, just press the Windows key, come to Windows, your desktop, and then right click here on your taskbar and go to Task Manager, and then go to Performance over here. You'll see your CPU, click on CPU, you go to your memory, it will show your memory, scroll all the way down, and it will show you the graphics card. Alright, that's just how it's very easy and simple to find out what machine you are running. Now you will know if you are CPU bound or if you're GPU bound. In general, what it would mean is if your CPU is way better than your GPU, then you are GPU bound. If your GPU is way better than your CPU, then you are CPU bound. Now, most case scenarios, it will be that you have a way better GPU than what you have a CPU. Now, what I would highly recommend is On Plus Boost. Go ahead and put it on Plus Boost. But another thing is this. If you came into this game and it already selected something for you, leave it there, okay? But if you do want to see a significant increase in the performance, if you GPU bound or CPU bound and you want to select the specific with On Plus Boost, because most people out there would have better graphics cards. I just did power saving, so we obviously have eco mode preset. You have this like custom over here, have a custom. Right, so VSync gameplay, I highly recommend changing this if your game is physically tearing itself apart. If it's not doing so, you can actually see it over here. This is where it's tearing itself apart, and this is where it's not. This is smooth gameplay, and that's where it's tearing itself apart. Now, if your game is tearing itself apart, go ahead and put it on 100%. Just bear in mind that it's going to cap your FPS, your frame rate in general, to the hertz of your monitor, the refresh rate of your monitor. So let's say it's 60, 120, all the way to 500. It will go up till there, depending on the screen that you're running, the monitor that you're running. Alright, this one over here you don't really need to care, because who in their right mind V-syncs their menus. You really don't need to do this, just leave this off. Alright, so custom frame rate limit, I play my game at unlimited, always and always have, but you can go ahead and go to custom, and I do recommend people to do this as well if you want to have a smooth gameplay experience. Okay, let's just say you are doing an example, because this is at 120 now, alright? So you want to drop your FPS 30 FPS or lower than what you're achieving in game. So that will randomly be obviously 150, because that equals 150. 30 FPS from here would equal 150. So let's say you're doing 150 FPS on every single map and every single game mode. I highly recommend coming inside here and type in, just go ahead and type it in 120 and leave it like that. Then your menu custom frame rate limit 120 as well, and then out of focus just leave it at 30, leave it like that, and you should be fine. Alright, then you're gonna have this over here, reduce menu resolution, have this at native. You're gonna come to pause game rendering, have this off, then reduce quality when inactive 10 minutes, and then focus mode you can have it 0. Then you're going to apply these settings. Once you apply these settings, you're gonna come to the quality tab. Right, as you can see, we're in the quality tab, and I highly recommend that you go ahead and have this at custom. And I tested this game at 1080p, 1440p, and then 4K with the benchmarking tool before I even just went into the game and started playing. Right, now, if you have a 1080p screen, I highly recommend running your game like this perfectly fine. It will run really well, okay? Especially if you're on a lower generation computer, or you have a very, very high-end PC. I would still recommend 1080p or 1440p. I would recommend it overall. Why? Because it's competitive resolution. It's a competitive resolution. 4K is not really much of a competitive resolution. That's just to make your game look really pretty. Okay? I've tested this with the benchmarking tool. I've tested this with multiple monitors and upscalings and everything, and just in general tweaking my settings. Okay? Have this at 100 and leave it there so it does the resolution of your screen. Okay? So if it is 1440p, run it at 1440p. If it's 1080p, run it at 1080p. Run it like that and you should be good to go. Dynamic resolution, have this off. Then upscaling and sharpening, I highly recommend running your game at fidelity if it's cache. NVIDIA DLSS is if you are on an NVIDIA card, right? Just run it on an NVIDIA card with NVIDIA DLSS. The newer generation NVIDIA cards, RTX cards, go ahead and use this option. You can go ahead and use the NVIDIA image scaling as well. That's if you're on a 10 series. This also actually does work on a 10 series as well. These two over here. This works very well for lower NVIDIA gaming graphics cards. Then as well for, go ahead and have this at native. So you do the native resolution of your screen, you'll see that it will get literally like completely just like blanked out, like dulled out and stuff. It's because it's running at native right now, and it will do the resolution of your screen. Okay? So if I change this to anything else like fidelity cache, as you can see, I can push it. I don't want to push it, I'm just gonna leave it as is, but I play with fidelity cache. So I play my game at about 85 strength. I'm actually gonna drop this because my game is a little bit too sharp. So I'm gonna hit it with about 75 now for BO7 and leave it like this. Right, NVIDIA DLSS frame generation. Ladies and gentlemen, like I said before, and I've said it multiple times in multiple videos of mine, if you want to see more FPS, if your game feels better by you turning this on with an NVIDIA card, okay? And your game feels better, you're not getting stutters, you're not throwing your panties out of the cot and stuff like that, then yeah, have this on, okay? But if you're playing the game and you're stripping your fucking shit and stuff like that because your game feels trash. It might be because this is on, alright? Okay, it varies because a lot of people in my comment section down below is going to be like, yo dude, I have this on and I play perfectly fine. Yo dude, I have this off and I play this perfectly fine. Yo dude, I have an AMD card and I put this on and I run this perfectly fine. Yo dude, when I put this off then it runs perfectly fine. Everyone has their own fucking opinion when it comes to these things. These are actually meant for single player games like the campaign for BO7 or just in general single player games. Okay? Anyways. So this one over here is ray tracing reflections. Turn it the fuck off because what it's going to do is literally just going to 80 FPS for no reason and you don't want that. Okay, now your VRAM stay on target, right? This is your VRAM physical RAM on the graphics card. Okay, if you run it at 80, you can start changing things inside your one of it, but I highly recommend users. If you have anything like my graphics card, 47 super and higher, you're 80. If you have anything lower than that, you can go 75 over here or you go to 60 over here. Why? Because protocol ultimate is packet burst, packet loss, against stuttering in general, because your game will feel so much better and it's a 60 if you have a low generation graphics card. But if you have a really decent graphics card, go 80 and keep it. This one here, off, always off, for the love of fuck, leave it off and done. Right, so I'm going to go over this and here, which is the details of pictures. There's a really cool on the game. Legend, before I go over this, smash the button, leave a comment down below that actually work for you, and share this with the community out there that needs this. If they're struggling, if you know they're struggling like a friend, this or anything like that, just send it my way and they watch this video. Pretty sure that they'll come right, and if they do, tell them to smash the button as well. Leave a comment down below trying to video, because every time I go to the Black Ops 7 is going to bring out the update, I'll be doing a video and covering. Right, so detail and pictures, how you're getting here, it's so normal, you do not, I repeat, you do not need to do this high, okay? You can go normal, your game so it's perfectly fine, between normal and then high, there's not a lot of visual difference. It's not a lot. Normal and then high, there's not a lot of visual difference. There's not a lot. The lot of visual difference becomes from going from high to like low, okay? But if you have a low-end gaming GPU or in general computer, go to low. Go to low. Just don't go to very low. You're gonna see out your own eyeballs, and I don't want you to do that. So just add it low, and you should be fine with a lower generation machine. All right. Go to normal over here. You should be perfectly fine. Titter filter anisotropic has no impact on FPS. It literally has like an impact of like 1 to 2 FPS on any machine. Low end, medium, and high end. Go to ultra here, or you can go to high if you want to. But again, like I said, has no impact, so go to ultra. Depth of field, when the Wi-Fi plays with this shit, turn it the fuck off. Detail quality, I would highly recommend you just go to normal yet again. If you want a competitive setting, and you want your game to run perfectly fine, and you want that FPS, go to normal over here. Particle resolution, this over here, I would highly recommend you go to very low and leave it there. Right? Bullet impacts, you can have this on. You can have your effects off. You can have your shader quality at least at medium. You do not need to have it all the way to high. Have it medium. On texture screening, have it minimal. Scroll down, come to this where it says local texture screening quality, and now it says default and it says low. I would highly recommend selecting low over here and not default. In-game video quality, this is the physical in-game video quality. Now it says here, set the quality level of the video content playing on screens, monitors, and digital services. Alright, so now that is going to impact FPS. It's going to impact your frames if you don't have a piece of a computer or you don't have the best of computers in general. But this game is optimized and runs really well at this moment. I don't know what they're going to do when they release new updates against in general, they intend to smoke crack and fuck up their games. That's what they do best, right? So what I would recommend you to change it is put this to low so you can do more FPS in this game and get that extra FPS. Because if you're running around and stuff is playing on screens and stuff like that, you don't need to see the quality of it because that's not what you're looking for. You're looking for enemies. You're not looking for screens, right? Then you're going to come to your shadow and lighting. Have this at normal right now with a shadow quality. Have this at normal. Screen space reflections at low. This over your screen space lighting off, and done. This one over your screen space reflections off, and done. As you can see here, that's just basically what it does. You do not need to see how wet the floor is. Trust me, you don't. Why? Why? It's just going to eat your FPS to be able to see this. Instead of that, no, go hang yourself. Anyway, so this one over here, static reflection quality low. Now, we're coming to the environment. I highly recommend you go ahead and do this. It says terrain quality. This is how well the terrain looks in the game, okay? It's how well the terrain looks. So I highly recommend you go ahead and go to high over here and just leave it there. You do not need to go to all the way to very high. Leave it high, you should be good to go. Your volumetric quality at low, but some people do change it, but I wouldn't just have it low. Your physics quality off, your weather volume off, and your water quality you're gonna have off as well, and you're going to apply these things. Right, let's do another. Off, your weather volumes off, and your water quality you're going to have at off as well, and you're going to apply these things. Right, so another view in the view tab. This is your own personal preference. Just these two, please, for the love of fuck. World motion blur, turn it off, and then weapon motion blur, turn it off, and leave it off, and done. And you can go ahead and benchmark your game if you want to. The benchmarking tool is not 100% accurate, so this is why I don't really use this thing. I rather test the stuff in-game than what I do in the benchmarking tool itself. Now, ladies and gentlemen, for all of these settings to apply to your game that you just changed for your game to run smoother, number one, smash the motherfucking like button, leave a comment down below, subscribe to your channel if you're new here. This is what you're going to need to do for all of these settings to apply to your game. This right here. Right, so you're going to come to the display tab, you're going to click on restart shaded reloading, you're going to click on restart, you're going to press escape, and you're going to press escape, you're going to be like this, alright? On the screen. Alright, before I show you what you need to do for these things to apply to your game and for you to relaunch your game through whatever you're playing through, let's say Battle.net or let's say Xbox Game Pass or Steam, it doesn't matter where you're playing this from. Subscribe to your channel, ladies and gentlemen, we're almost at 90,000 subscribers, we're almost at that 100 peak. Go ahead and do that to support me. It would really mean a lot to me. I do a lot of work to show you guys the best settings, and all you need to do is subscribe this right here. Right, so you're gonna come to the display tab, you're gonna click on restart shaded reloading, you're gonna click on restart, you're gonna press escape, you're gonna press escape, you're gonna be like this, alright? On the screen. Alright, before I show you what you need to do for these settings to apply to your game and for you to relaunch your game through whatever you're playing through, let's say Battle.net or let's say Xbox Game Pass or Steam, it doesn't matter where you're playing from. Subscribe to your channel, new year, ladies and gentlemen, we're almost at 90,000 subscribers, we're almost at that 100 peak. Go ahead and do that to support me. It would really mean a lot to me. I do a lot of work to show you guys the best settings, and all you need to do is subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment, and it supports my channel. It means a lot to me. Alright, let's jump straight into it. Alright, so you're gonna completely quit out of this game. Press escape, go to yes, and go to your desktop. Alright, so once you're on your desktop like this, you're on your desktop like this, go ahead and relaunch your game. Either through, like I said, it's through Steam or Battle.net or the Xbox Game Pass, it doesn't matter where you're playing your game through. Let the shaders start installing at the top left corner over here. You'll see it start installing the preloading shaders and stuff like that. Let it finish to 100%. Once it's done, a little script block on the right hand side is going to show you that it's been finished and it's been installed, and then play your game. Ladies and gentlemen, also please make sure that you're on the latest graphics card drivers for AMD and Nvidia. Please go ahead and install the latest graphics card drivers and do a Windows update. Please go ahead and do those things. That's very important for this game. Ladies and gentlemen, this video worth views.
Holmes. And this is exactly who the game is talking to. From the very beginning, Spec Ops ensures that your name is present on the screen, that the characters talk and point directly to you. Because by reaching the end of Spec Ops, you're essentially punished for your actions. You engaged in violence because you wanted to engage in violence. You didn't have to put yourself through this. But what do we expect from games? To be rewarded, to receive achievements.
The truth, Walker, is that you're here.
I'm right, Joe.
Good swings. Take. Wow.
Easy call.
Okay,
Easy
yeah.
call.
That's the logo call, baby. Okay. Okay. Get it.
I'm going straight into the double press here.
Yes, sir. Feel like we're ready to lurch something. Chat pinch up a little bit.
Giannis cross.
Yeah. I got stuck.
Good job, be it.
Hey. Done, boy. I knew he was shooting, man, bro.
I didn't think he was gonna reach right there. I would have just shot the 3. Good D.
Got it, Joe. On his head again. Come on.
Tie game, just like that. Double pressing again.
All of ours are good.
I'm not gonna lie, y'all gonna want this build when it drops, bro. And this shit gets flukies. I love it, dog.
I got 2 way. I'm gonna get super bumpy. So.
Yeah. Good. Good, good, good D. Good D. So that shit's still sitting open. Bow, bow.
Good D, Chad.
Get there, Chad. You'll get under it.
Go corner. Oh, come here.
I'm sending it.
B.
X, BB, X.
8 seconds to work, Swag.
Exit late, sorry. About enough.
Gives me a layup instead of a midi. Wow, that's me.
Going
I got 2.
Right. Yeah, here. Come on,
That's
guard.
the point guard.
That's me, is it?
We're good.
Yeah, I didn't want to let the guards, but they're all doing it.
Yeah.
Wrap, Chad.
It's right.
Not bad. Come on.
One, y'all. One.
Hard point. Success guarantees continued access to premium benefits.
UAV prep for launch.
Control the hard point. Lead is ours.
Kagan
Not let up.
authorizing CUAV. Kagan
Counter
requesting
UAV above. Electronic countermeasures active.
Get down!
UAV perimeter established. Central base.
Your counter UAV has been eliminated.
That's our ledger balance.
Hostile personnel have captured the hard point.
Sighting in.
We have lost the lead.
UAV tasking.
UAV has been destroyed.
Cluster grenade out.
Hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint identified.
UAV available for tasking. Counter UAV ready for tasking.
The advantage is ours. Hold. Hardpoint is active. We control the hardpoint.
Kagan authorizing CUAV. Kagan
Looking
requesting
glass on
UAV
your
tasking.
grid. Enemy radar. Charlie Foxtrot. UAV commencing surveillance overflight.
Nazi forces have destroyed your CUAV. Contact with UAV has been lost.
Enemy CUAV established overhead.
Establish UAV above.
Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Requesting counter UAV above.
Hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint
Hostile
located.
cluster. Get down.
Hostile personnel have captured the hardpoint.
UAV standing by.
We control the hardpoint.
I need eyes overhead.
Hardpoint active.
Get a counter UAV in the air.
UAV in the turn. Reporting hostile contact.
Hardpoint locked down.
CUAV prepped for launch.
Hostiles have the
Enemy.
hardpoint.
UAV mission time
Kagan
top
authorizing
50%.
CUAV.
Looking glass on station. Jammer operating.
We control the hardpoint.
Mission timeline over. UAV exiting the area. CUAV MTC 50% expended.
Establish UAV above.
Mission time clock suspended. Looking glass is RTB.
Hostile personnel have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint identified.
Logging UAV request.
Hardpoint locked down.
Grim, requesting hunter killer deployment.
Hardpoint is active.
Dog available for deployment.
We control the hardpoint.
Authorizing dog deployment.
Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint locked down.
Requesting counter UAV above.
Hostile personnel have captured the hardpoint.
Drop me
Eyes
assault
overhead.
pack.
We control the hardpoint.
Requesting dog on my bridge. Establish UAV above.
Hardpoint located. Hardpoint active.
Get a counter UAV in the air.
Hardpoint locked down.
Richtofen deploying Grademaker. Grademaker going loud. Get me eyes in the sky.
Engaging.
Hardpoint identified. Hardpoint is active. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hostile counter UAV above. Hostile UAV established above. We control the hardpoint.
Problem solved.
Hostile personnel have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint located.
UAV available for tasking.
Kagan requesting UAV task.
Hardpoint locked down.
UAV commencing surveillance overflight.
Counter UAV ready for tasking.
Kagan authorizing
Hardpoint
UAV.
active. We control the hardpoint.
Looking glass on your grid. Enemy radars. Charlie Foxtrot.
I need eyes overhead.
UAV mission timeline. Halfway set. The UAV MTL halfway check. No fuel. UAV RTB. ECS terminated. UAV returning to base.
That's 5.
Dog standing by.
Authorizing dog deployment.
Hardpoint identified. Hardpoint is active. Hardpoint locked down.
That's a fucking policy breach, associate. They're down.
Eliminated one of your assault packs.
Hardpoint located. Hardpoint active. We control the hardpoint.
Time's up.
Crush them while they're on the defensive. Hardpoint identified. You are catching eyes over here. Keep up the effort.
Excellent. You know I like a predictable outcome.
I played it.
Bro, that okay.
I played
Bro,
it.
that okay. I know that's insane, but what the f is that? I'm not even trolling. I don't know. That's one time my player goes flying across the court.
I don't mind being aggressive. It's happening. Just like you reaching right there. I don't.
Watch the spam here for 4 seconds. I got one.
It just happens sometimes, bro.
Easy one.
Green, look, got it right back.
1 point game.
One
I'm up.
Yeah, it's just fucking insane.
One again for the quarter.
Yes.
Foul. Rat bar. And then rat back.
Sweet.
Playing no threes.
Yep.
D-Haw. Good D-Haw. Yes, Chad. I love that.
Trying to go play middle, jump your middle.
Too long and pass it. Good D-Haw. Yes, Chad. I love that.
Trying to go play middle, jump your middle.
Too long and pass it. I thought he was
And bro, on the rotations, try not to reach, because even if like he doesn't shoot that, you're not getting to the corner.
Yeah, center quick slipped us on the reason I reached.
No, you're good.
Sure.
Chad boy. Only reason I say that, Soggy, is because these guards don't want to hit him at all. All his buckets have come from a pop or him getting it himself. I gotta block the foul, bro. These buttons all your shots, I do now. So yeah. I can't help that, boys. That's terrible.
Yeah, it's unlucky. Yeah, that's my bad.
Okay.
Domination. The guild is hiding something. Let's dig that shit up. Securing B.
Hold the line. We need
Charlie secured. Lead's ours. Stay on task. Losing B. Bravo lost.
Hostile
The guild reclaimed the lead. Heads up! Enemy HKD drop detected. Taking speed.
Hostile down.
UAV standing by.
UAV commencing surveillance overflight.
Securing Zone A.
Available for tasking.
Zone A secure.
Your assault pack has been destroyed.
UAV fuel check 50%.
We're losing Alpha.
Next patient.
They're taking C. Hostile counter UAV above. Hostile UAV established above.
UAV single fuel returning to base.
Locking down Bravo. We're losing Charlie. Enemy dog established on your grid. They're taking C. Come on, we've lost Charlie.
Sniper close. Get to cover. Eyes on enemy.
Authorizing UAV tasking.
Assaulting dog.
Underway on Bravo. Hostiles released a skewer. Losing A.
Drop. Target deceased. Then requesting UAV overflight.
UAV perimeter established Angel 7.
UAV standing by.
Taking B.
UAV above. Sensors are capturing your objective.
UAV ready for tasking.
Locking down Bravo.
UAV.
UAV MTL 50%. CUAV in the turn. Blind lead.
Hostile cluster grenade.
Give me a UAV. UAV mission timeline halfway check. Priority tasking request received. We're done.
We're starting to come
Counter
together.
UAV MTL 50% expended. Mission timeline expired.
Dropping assault
UAV
pack.
exiting the AO.
Counter UAV has been eliminated.
Yeah, that's a
Securing B.
Sniper close. Get to cover.
Enemy CUAV established overhead. Enemy UAV detected. Skewer incoming. Hostile counter UAV above. Hostile UAV established above. Enemy UAV detected.
UAV available for tasking.
Authorizing UAV tasking.
UAV perimeter established Angel 7. UAV fuel check 50%.
Get the momentum going. Then requesting CUAV tasking.
Images above, jamming hostile radar.
Securing C. We're losing Alpha. Well done. Zone Charlie locked down.
Priority tasking request received. Get a dot. Instant image, MTO halfway.
We've lost Alpha. Underway on Bravo.
Hostile forces have destroyed your CUAV.
TACOM, establish counter UAV overflight. Authorizing UAV mission.
Hostile dog active. Be advised. Enemy watchdog helo incoming. Enemy CUAV
Sure you wanna
established
shoot the
overhead.
surgeon?
Hostile UAV established above. Securing B. Taking A.
Hostile cluster grenade.
Hostile release secured. Enemy UAV detected.
Eyes on hostile Semtex.
Securing Alpha. Enemy scout pulse active.
They're requesting UAV overflight.
We're losing Charlie. Taking Alpha.
Enemy appears KIA.
What are you waiting for? Make your move!
Confirming kill.
They're taking C! Taking A.
There's one.
Securing Alpha. You know the sitch. Scrub and burn.
Get transports inbound. We have wounded.
What?
I'm on the OBJ. Taking the shot. Tango removed.
I was getting higher frames. Right? I'm not tripping, right? I'm probably fucking up even worse. Is it gonna change my weapon motion blur?
Good board.
Shrunk you.
No. That's all.
That's guard. That's guard. I'm stopping guard. Stopping
Go corner.
guard.
Go corner, Hawk.
I tried to
You
bait
were
it.
going, Hoppy. I was holding it for you.
Hard point.
If you ever do hit me again like that, Hoppy,
the
try to just
objective.
hit me and then just get out the paint. It's over.
Hard point locked down.
Wasn't bad.
We got the advantage. Now we have to keep it.
I think the one guy reached.
None to give.
Sniper fire. Scanner.
Pick it up.
The field took the hard point. got the hard point.
Yeah, boys.
Take 4. None again, none again.
Tenor.
No time. Wow, they have time for that.
Alright. We're only down 6, but jeez.
Yeah.
We're on pace for damn near freaking 100 almost.
We live.
Yeah, but we can't. We're down.
I know.
Rat bar. Oh my god.
Shit.
Huge shot, boy.
Get us up here. That was me. I reached on the to get that. Doesn't matter. Come on.
Alert.
Foul.
Where's the?
Keep fighting.
Reverse that. Drop your middle, drop your middle.
What?
Today. 3 seconds.
Doesn't lose the ball.
Domination.
Here, Hop. I'm gonna be high up like it's a stack.
Secure the objective.
Actually, let's tell you.
We control zone C.
We need the zone.
Be it.
A box.
Stay tight. We're in the lead.
Right there.
Come on, 5.
We lost B. Taking B. Losing A.
Taking the objective.
You're falling behind, Black Ops.
Back to 8.
Counter UAV ready for tasking.
B secured.
Counter UAV on station. UAV above. Interns are capturing your objective.
Look like him, yeah.
Your counter UAV has been eliminated.
Got the lead.
Alright, we're falling anyway. Anyway, Jim.
UAV MTL 50%.
I need it.
5 down.
Come on.
Good job, boy. 5.
Log available for deployment.
Returning to base.
Jumped at it.
Got my eyes.
Hostile UAV established above.
Alright.
Get a dog on the field.
Losing Bravo.
Got a touch.
So many times they drop.
Losing B.
No post.
Losing Bravo.
30 seconds. Gosh.
5.
Losing B.
Come on, he can't guard me. We get a couple stops, we're gonna be in business. I'm gonna catch him, I got to it.
Hostiles have eliminated.
He's down.
Left.
Yep.
No.
D-books.
As soon as he went to D-book,
Losing Bravo.
He was D-book.
I can't look at you.
Left.
Alright, Seth. Got touch. Board. Where to switch your left, huh?
Look back to I run that fucking deal.
Oh, bye. Take my cut. I'm about to ass.
Good fight.
You off.
Big shot off.
Okay.
Great board. Come on, tie ball game.
Take my cut.
A tie ball game. None to give, none to give.
Get on center.
He overthinking now. Yep, he's overthinking now.
BB. Yep.
Fast.
Come on.
Just like that up there. None again.
He had a couple shots that he would have shot in the first quarter. He didn't shoot right there, bro. D-book. Yep. Double D-book.
Yeah, hit the midi.
Double D-book into the tempo running fade. Wrap, Chad.
Sorry, boy. A pass. Knocked out. Good shot.
None to give.
None to give.
Good shot. Good shot. You're good.
That's so hard. I think that's fucking no good.
Hard point.
Come on.
Control the objective.
None to give.
Hostiles have the hard point.
Back to the block. I can't tell.
Be it.
I got box.
Got you.
That's why I got thee, bro.
Shit,
You can't double me off that. That's why I got thee.
Hard point locked down.
5 seconds, none to give. Yep. Jump. Good D, Chad.
Enemy UAV detected.
5 armor.
Hostile personnel have captured the hard point. Hostile care package above.
Healing up.
Hostile RCXD incoming. Hard point located.
Damn! Oh my god. B. Never mind.
Hard point is active.
UAV standing by.
Hostile skewer inbound. Hostiles have the hard point.
I could have shot it from closer.
UAV perimeter established. Signal base.
Stay out of my way.
Reagan
Authorizing CUAV.
Counter UAV above. Electronic
Sighting
countermeasure
Do that.
City. Up 2.
UAV fuel check 50%.
Back there.
Got you, boy.
UAV fuel 50% check.
We control the hard point.
That's our ledger balance.
Hostile personnel have captured the hard point.
Mission timeline over. UAV exiting the area. We are bingo fuel. Looking glass,
Wrap
lead in
up.
the AO.
Hard point identified.
Coming to you.
Hostile UAV established above. Hard point active. Hard point locked
Back
down.
up 3. Come on.
Tasking.
Enemy RCXD detected.
Come on.
Hostiles have the hard point.
Taken requesting UAV tasking. Engaging.
UAV in the charge. Reporting hostile contact.
Second team.
We control the hard point.
Drop you on my mark.
Hostile personnel
Flex.
have captured the hard point.
Just controlling our play.
UAV mission time clock 50%.
Where'd this dude go?
My game's frozen. Hello. It's good now. Yeah, it's just frozen. I don't know what just happened.
No fuel, no fuel. UAV
standing by.
Okay, I heard you.
Hard point located.
Taken requesting UAV tasking.
UAV commencing training multiplied.
I'm gonna get to the middle bar. When I get there, Hoff, you go.
Hard point is active.
Let's go, boy. Come on.
Hostiles have the hard point.
Unfortunate. They got a free 3 on swag legs.
Halfway set.
Yes, but
Enemy CUAV established overhead.
up 4.
Mission timeline over. UAV exiting the area.
Enemy UAV detected. Hard point locked down.
Yes,
Hostile personnel have captured the hard point.
Reverse.
If you end up on or you
Control the hard point.
UAV available for tasking.
Hostiles have the
He's
hard
just into
point.
that D-book.
Taken
Hard
requesting
point
UAV
identified.
UAV in the charge. Reporting hostile contact.
Target counter UAV ready for tasking.
That's 5.
Hard point active.
Nice.
UAV
Taken
fuel check
authorizing
50%.
CUAV.
Damn, that's a huge.
Multi-blast on station. Jammer operating.
Hostile personnel have captured the hard point. Hostile RCXD incoming.
No fuel, no fuel. UAV RCB.
Wow.
The UAV FTL halfway check.
Jump.
Yeah. Under.
Hostile UAV established above.
Cancel, cancel. Still trying to go here. Cancel, cancel.
ECM terminated. Counter UAV returning to base.
That was almost scary.
Hardpoint locked down.
Fight them, fight them.
Hostiles have the hardpoint. Enemy UAV detected. Hardpoint located.
Get my cut. Yes.
Come on, one stop.
Over.
Hardpoint is active. Hostile personnel have captured the hardpoint. Enemy care package detected overhead.
Hostile UAV overhead.
Hey, send faster.
Hostile UAV established above. We control the hardpoint.
Take rapid chat.
Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint locked down. Hostile personnel have captured the
Go up with a
hardpoint.
standing dunk, man.
Enemy UAV detected. We control the hardpoint.
Yes, swag.
Be aware, enemy HKD drop detected. Hardpoint identified.
Board hop. Slow, slow, slow.
Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint active.
I got it.
Incoming napalm strike detected in your AO. Hostile UAV established above.
Your assault pack has been destroyed.
Defensive on my bills, can't do no defensive.
Dropping assault
Hostile
pack.
care package above.
Up 6. Anything but a 3. Anything but a 3. Been taking too long. Good job. Board it?
Net call. Napalm strike inbound.
Good stuff.
I shot like 7.
Hardpoint located. Enemy care package detected overhead.
But if y'all want to check out the build that I'm playing on in this video, click that link on the screen right there. That has my build,
RCSD detected.
animations,
Enemy
dribbles,
UAV
jump
detected.
packages, everything you can need.
Performance
Go
is
check it out.
trending below acceptable thresholds.
Don't flatter yourself. It's just business. Healing up. RCXD spotted.
That shit. Oh. That shit is fucking OP. It takes
Hostile UAV established above.
Healing up.
Hardpoint identified.
Clear.
Hardpoint is active. Hostile personnel have captured the hardpoint. All security personnel report to supervisors for evaluation.
This is going to have repercussions way above your pay grade. Eyes on.
Here because you wanted to feel like something you are not. A hero.
The storytelling of Spec Ops is something that must be acknowledged in the medium of games, for it takes a protagonist whose psyche is compartmentalized, because as people willing to accept the illusion of accomplishment that horrific games offer, we as players inhabit that very same mentality.
I know the truth.
In the head for a...
not winning anything for the next 10, 15, 20 years for no reason. Because their stupid owner, their dumb GM, and they have a pinhead for a head coach. Okay? None of these owners, Dan Gilbert, the Heat owner, they're all suck because they don't listen. How does an NBA team not have a plan on a handoff here? I would just switch it. It's wing to wing. Jamal Shed, Ochai Agbaji. Just switch it. You do nothing. Handoff happens. Open three. Oh, and Mark Cuban, your stupid Shark Tank show. You've been ruining the Mavericks because of stuff like this. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I want to help all of us. All of us get over this terrorism. Basic transition defense. So Scotty Barnes, you're a good job and help. But when Karl Towns trails this play, you gotta fly out to him. Like, and again, it's bait, and this is why the Raptors aren't winning for the next 20 years. James Dolan, it's why the Knicks never win. You kick out fans. How about you kick out Mike Brown? And Dan Gilbert, stop being busy and watch. You've ruined Cleveland for over 20 years. This pass gets made. Okay, Josh Hart's dribble's picked up. We are flying out to the ball. Scotty Barnes doesn't move. Open three. It's these owners' fault. That stupid idiot Genie Bus. You ruined the end of Kobe's career, and you're ruining the end of LeBron's career. Because you just don't listen. Dan Gilbert, you just don't, so you lose. Genie Bus ought to be ashamed. They're not going to win again because of crap like this. Is why the Raptors will never win. It's Chucky Hepburn and Brandon Ingram wing to wing. This is a switch. 10 times out of 10, you go into the game. Every time they're a part of a screen, it's a switch. Instead, you got one person switching, another not. Look at this is NBA. They can't switch. Genie Bus, you're going to ruin the end of LeBron's career. This is the ultimate terrorism. It's why I can guarantee you the Raptors will win nothing for 25 years. Why am I the only one talking about it? Bill Simmons, stop talking to your friends and cousin Sal. Talk about this terrorism.
Face-off team deathmatch.
Get up in your
Show some initiative.
Push
Miss
Jalen
King
Brunson
will
at
take
corner. There's
notice.
no place for Mitchell Robinson to roll to. The backside defender's right here. Draymond Green, why don't you touch on it on your awful
Maintain
pod?
current posture.
Instead of interviewing Paul Pierce, his career was ruined. You're in drop
the
coverage.
lead.
So
Widen.
you just let Jalen Brunson in the lane. Jacoby Walters off balance all time. It's not fair to the defender. This is so
behind.
basic. Let's think basketball. That stupid idiot thinking basketball. Get the analytics and shove them out in the trash. This is just guard the ball. When Jalen Brunson comes off the
have the
screen,
lead.
you'll guard it
Maintain
then.
current posture.
You lean towards the screen. That is first grade stuff. I am the only one pointing this out. How do NBA teams never learn? And it's why the Raptors are never winning. They're not winning for 20 years easily. So now Jalen Brunson's in the lane, thinking basketball. Your stupid videos.